Serious Jones not on the card. What we gonna do, ARP? What's going on, everybody? This is Temperature Check. I am your host, as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. How y'all doing? Before we get started with today's content, I must do what I always do anytime you see me on your screen. And that's thank you guys for the likes, comments, shares, most importantly, those subscriptions. So whether you be a day one fan, somebody who just started rocking with the channel today, man, I greatly appreciate you. And if you're loving what I got going on my YouTube and you want to see more of me, easy money, man. You follow me, I follow you right back. So hit me up on Twitter, Mr. Temp Check. Follow me on Instagram, Mr. Check the Temperature. But y'all know what this is about to be, man. RBE, ARP, April 3rd, maxed out. We got predictions, baby. We got predictions. But before we get to that, we got to salute ARP, man, and RBE and the entire staff, man. Their marketing leading up to this battle, mwah, mwah. They were able to keep us entertained and intrigued on this entire card throughout everything that was going on with the culture. Smart man, ARP. Smart man, dropping interviews and segments. I mean, it was a little bit annoying. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to lie. Some of them interviews, I was looking to see the part 2 and part 3 immediately. But the anticipation leading up into the additional drops of that interview, genius. I like what you did. Even with the cancellation of a battle on the initial card, you didn't panic. You didn't just drop the battle and just give us 4 battles. You gave us another one. And I like this. I like this battle. I'm not going to lie. But we got to talk about the card. And I got to give my predictions. So much so that Saturday night, immediately after the MAXOUT card, man, I'm going live, man. We're gonna do a live recap, man. Y'all was rocking with me last weekend. Rock with me again this weekend. And you never know who's going to pull up on my live, man. Last time it was Showtime SP. Who knows? He might be back. You know, it might be Battle Rap Migos. Shout out to my brothers, Cola and Weed and Battles. It could be them. It could be some of the young media outlets like a Jimmy Coolwater, like a Bumpy Bars, like a Slizzy, like a Savage Sandross. You never know who's going to pull up on my live, man. And you know I'm for the people. So the people might get an opportunity to talk about some of the moments and what they believe first watch reactions are as it pertains to the MAXOUT card. But I know why y'all here. You know why I'm here. Let's get in some of these predictions and talk about some of these battles, man. So the first one I want to start off with is actually the replacement battle. So shout out to Serious Jones, man. Shout out to Big K. Unfortunately, Serious Jones took to his Twitter yesterday and pretty much let his fans know and the battle rap community know that he will not be able to be on this card. Now, ARP has still stated that we might see him in that face-off on Friday. And that's another thing, man. They have RBE is doing live face-offs this Friday, 7 p.m. Now, I don't know if that's Central Standard Time or Eastern Standard Time, but they will be doing live face-offs on their YouTube. So make sure that you're following them. Make sure you're hitting that subscription button so when they go live, you know what's going on. However, again, Serious Jones is not going to be able to make it. If you're asking me my initial thoughts when I'm hearing that, he says he was prepared. He says he was ready. I have to believe that. But we also know that he's fighting something bigger than battle rap. He's fighting for his freedom. So I don't know if that is playing a role in why he couldn't make the trip to Atlanta. But either way, man, blessings to Serious Jones. Definitely can't wait to see you back on that stage again. However, again, ARP, he wasn't nervous. ARP, he didn't freeze. He didn't budge. He just pulled out that extra clip and got him a new shooter. So now you got Big K, one of the best punchers in battle rap. Yes, I said it. Versus another puncher. And this puncher is established, but he's also on the come up. He made a lot of noise in 2020, making even more noise in 2021. Coming off what I have is a clear body against PC on the fade card. Shout out to Bullpen Battle League and John. Clone? Clone versus Big K? Yes, absolutely. If you're going to replace a Serious Jones for Big K, you got to give him a puncher. And right now, Clone is an up-and-coming puncher that is making a lot of noise. Like I said, he had a hell of a run in the KOTD tournament. He bodied PC on Fade 3. So this is obviously the biggest opportunity of his career. Not only is he battling a legend like Big K, but he's doing it on a card with Hitman Holla and Cassidy. Shout out to ARP for awarding his talent, awarding the people that have literally helped RBE build their platform brick by brick. That is what they talking about. They talking about building the bridge and helping the young and up and comer, giving him a look, man. And this is a great look, but we have to get to the actual predictions of this battle. Now, again, like I said, Clone, I thought you had a phenomenal performance against PC. And, you know, no matter what PC did, I still thought you would have 3-0'd him, and I still thought you 3-0'd him. I thought you got better every single round. You had command of the room. You were able to control that environment. Stage presence was good. Delivery was good. Performance was there. Even your outfit, although not one of my personal favorites, I would say this. The brightness of your outfit even took away from some of the material that PC had during that battle. So maybe it was a strategic move. I'm not sure. But I definitely had you winning that. But you're going up against Big K. You're going up against Big K. And what we know from Big K is that he is known for big moments. Now, of course, everyone wanted to see him up against Serious Jones, partly because they wanted to see what type of angles was he going to bring as it pertains to pulling somebody's card that's been in jail. However, Clone, you present a different problem and a different level, a different type of energy. But I gotta go with the dog. The dog is gonna strike again, man. I have Clone being very good, but I think Big K, as locked in as he seemed to be on Serious Jones, I think he's able to make that switch pretty seamlessly. So I'm going with Big K 2-1. But that's no slight to Clone. I think Clone is going to be fire. I think he's going to provide moments. But I just think Big K knows what to do on that stage. And I think his veteranship will definitely play a part in that. So, again, Big K 2-1. Going over to the next battle, which I think is going to be super fire. Jag versus O-Red. Now, obviously, when you hear Jag's name in battle rap, it's still a name we're still getting used to. You know, he's still ingratiating himself with the culture. He had the battle with Mav. I actually had Mav 2-1 in that. Then he had the battle with 40. That was a so-so battle. But he's saying he's locked in. And he's been talking very spicy to O-Red. You know, it's been a lot of gang talk. A lot of gang talk in this battle, man. A lot of money talk in this battle. You know what I'm saying? The angles have already been set up. You kind of seeing the angles being talked about and talked around in some of these interviews. I like Jag's energy, man. I like the aggressiveness, the no tolerance. This is battle rap. I am who I am. You gonna have to shut me up because I'm not gonna shut up. I like that mentality. But you talking to O-Red. Are you serious? You talking to O-Red, the original champion of the year. The original. That means he was the first. That means there was no one before him. But there will always be others after him. And I hear you talking, Jag. You talking real spicy about O-Red. That ain't no one talking about a bad O-Red. You know why? Because you're not on the URL right now. You on RBE. And O-Red is a different beast on RBE, and everybody know it. Everybody know that. If you don't know that, you're not watching battle rap. He creates moments on RBE. He has the glow on RBE. And again, you talking real spicy. You talking real spicy. You know, I know you excited to be on this card with your homie Cassidy. But O-Red said he about to sit you down. And then you and him about to go watch the battle together. Go watch your dad get smoked by Hitman Holla. And we'll get into that battle in a couple minutes. But Jag and O-Red, I love the energy. The face-off tomorrow is going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? Jag is alluding to the fact he's bringing a diamond tester. He's bringing jewelers. He's bringing props to the face-off. I love the promotion that I'm seeing. I love the promotion that I'm seeing. But guess what? Max Out, the promotion is done with. April 3rd, the promotion is done with. It's about battling. And I'm sorry, Jag, you talk a good game. You're going to have to prove to me that you can beat O-Red. In this environment, on this stage, with this type of climate, I understand you're a professional. But this is different. This is a whole lot different than what you are used to, sir. You know, I'm going O-Red 2-1 clear. 2-1 clear. I just don't see anything that Jag gonna be able to do with O-Red, man. His rebuttals, his angles, his delivery, his cadence. Like, O-Red is fire. Fire. Jag, I hear you talking, big dog, but you gonna have to show me. No disrespect, but you definitely gonna have to show me, man, because O-Red a different beast. O-Red a different beast, and I think you about to find out on Saturday night. So again, I got O-Red 2-1 clear. Let's go ahead and transition to the next battle. Now we starting to get into battles that are being talked about for battle of the night. The first one I want to talk about is Show Off versus Rosenberg Raw. Shout out to both of them, man. I rock with both of them. I rock with the Show Off being the young, flamboyant bully. You know, Rosenberg Raw, man, is battle-tested. I think he's a very underrated rapper, very underrated battler. Definitely does not get the credit I feel like he deserves over the totality of his career. He's been a consistent player in battle rap, man. A consistent player in battle rap. And everyone remembers his iconic what they do for views moment in battle rap. So again, I think, you know what I'm saying, Rosenberg Raw is very talented. He's definitely on the run. He's definitely doing some good work for RBE. But you know, for me, I watched the Face Off. I watched part 1 and part 2 of the Face Off on Champion. It was a lot of talk being said, but one thing I didn't like, and it was actually from Show Off. I don't like the fact that you're not listening to what people are telling you in these Face Off. I can tell because I started to watch the Show Off versus Danny Myers. You wait until there's an opening just to say what you got to say instead of listening to what people are telling you. You know, I went back and watched the Mav versus Show Off. Fire battle, definitely. You see the tension. I think it's gonna be that type of environment on the stage. I don't think, obviously, the tension ain't gonna be that intense as at Mav, but I definitely think it's gonna be an intense battle. This is a tough one to call, but for me, Rosenberg Raw's been on a run, and I think this is the perfect opportunity for a Rosenberg Raw to kind of show you who he is. Now, I'll say this. Show Off knows this is a big moment, and Show Off likes to show off. And we about to see if he is everything that he claims to be on Saturday. I definitely have this being a very close battle, but again, I can't go off of the talk. I got to go off what I know, and what I know is Rosenberg Raw is consistent, and he's on a run, and he's definitely hard to beat, and he's been in these type of arenas before. To my knowledge, Show Off has never really been on a stage of this capacity, and correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. I know you will, but I don't think I am, so I'm going Rosenberg Raw 2-1. I'm gonna go Rosenberg Raw 2-1. But I'm not gonna say clear. I'm definitely not gonna say clear. I think Show Off knows what he needs to do, knows what he has to do. He just needs to do it. But we all know that can be different. So, what I believe to be the battle of the night, Ill Will versus A-Ward. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. You talking freestyles, they both can do that. You talking rebuttals, they both can do that. You talking angle based, they both can do that. You talking performance, they both can do that. You talking aggressiveness and believability, that's where things get a little different. That, I think, is going to be the difference in this battle. Ill Will is on a tear and has been on a tear for a very long time, for the past few years now. When's the last time he clearly lost? You know what I'm saying? A clear loss. Talking years, not months, not battles. We're talking years. Think about the people that he's arguably beat. Think about the people he's battled within that tenure, man. Some of the greats. He's been able to do things we've never even. He's 6-0 in one day in the same event. Battle, Your Honor. Battle Miss Miami. 6-0. Did not leave the stage. Got done with one. Say, hey, let me grab a towel. Got me some water. Bring the next body up here so I can lay them down too. Dude, Ill Will is different, and he's funny. He's aggressive. You believe him, and he's funny. But we all know A Ward is who A Ward is. A Ward is probably the most talented battler to have never been on the URL stage. And that doesn't really mean anything, but it means something. It doesn't mean everything, but it means something. But when you think about A Ward, what doesn't he do? He creates moments every time he battles. Every time he battles, you know you're gonna get 100%. I've watched the interviews. They both know how serious this is. They both know how serious this is. I'm trying to think, man. It's definitely going to be battle of the night. It's definitely going to be a toss-up. I do believe there is potential for this battle to have concluded, and there is no decisive winner. That's how close this is. You're really trying to like find a needle in a haystack with this in deciding who's really going to win this battle. But if you asking me, you asking Mr. Check the Temperature, obviously this is the biggest battle for A Ward. Ill Will's been in these type of situations before. Obviously not to the magnitude, because he hasn't had this many eyes on him in a while. I don't think anyone has in battle rap when you're talking about this main event. However, Ill Will is definitely battle tested. Ill Will knows what to do and how to do it. He stopped John John. He stopped John John when John John was on his run. Now, I didn't have it as clear as everyone else had it, but I did have Ill Will winning that battle. A Ward, salute to you. You know what I'm saying? We from the same state. You from Kansas City. I'm from St. Louis. But my brother, I think this is going to be your toughest battle. And I'm going to lean towards Ill Will in this. I'm going to pick Ill Will 2-1, and only off the strength of what I believe he edges A Ward in. And that's being funnier than A Ward, and that's his believability. I think he's going to be able to get in and out of those angles, in and out of those cadences, in and out of his deliveries. And I think he's going to be able to pull off what I don't believe to be an upset. This is like a number 1 versus a number 2 seed. That's what we kind of looking at with this battle. So if you got A Ward winning this battle, I'm not mad. I'm not going to argue it. But again, for me, I'm going to go Ill Will 2-1 on this. But if A Ward pulls it off, like I said, you can pretty much flip a coin if you really want to decide. Like, that's how close this battle is. But the main event, let's talk about it. The main event, Cassidy versus Hitman Holla. There has been a lot of talk. There has been a lot of discussion. There has been a hell of a lot of promo. But guess what? It's time to rap now. Can you rap with Hitman Holla? Not on beat. I ain't talking about what you can do on beat or on wax. I'm talking about 1,000+ people. The biggest event of the year so far, clearly. Can you rap with Hitman Holla? Cassidy. You can do a face-off. You can win a face-off, I guess. If you didn't think that Hitman Holla was going to do that anyway. Do you not know Hitman Holla? Have you not seen a Hitman Holla face-off? That is his reaction every single time. When you're battling someone from St. Louis, when you're talking to someone from St. Louis, and we feel like you have crossed that line, you're going to get that reaction every single time. Shout out to Oops, man. I was able to talk to him on our interview on Tuesday. We even talked about the history and the culture of St. Louis. I seen, Cassidy, what you was trying to do, what your fans is trying to do, trying to paint this narrative that Hitman Holla don't get down just because he roller skate. All the gangbangers, drug dealers, killers, murderers, whatever, robbers, whatever you want to be, we all skated, brother. We all roller skated, man. You think Atlanta was the only place that had a Cascades? Come on, G. Y'all really think that Atlanta was the only city in America in all of black culture that was roller skating? Come on, son. We not doing that. We not doing that. Cassidy. Now, I'll say this to your defense. Do I believe you about to be the best Cassidy we've ever seen? Yes. Yes, I do. But do I believe it will matter? Hell no. It's not going to matter. It's not going to matter come Saturday. You give me the best Cassidy you've ever seen versus the best Hitman Holla you've ever seen, and you really think that's about to win? No, sir. No, sir. You can switch all these fans up. You can have fans wavering back and forth before the battle. What you going to do during the battle, that's what's going to count. You talking about you know how to control the room. I've heard the narrative. You talking about you know how to control the room. Performance. Boy, the performance video you posted was you on Wildin' Out. You was on Wildin' Out on beat. That does not equate to battle rap. But you talking heavy, though. I like to talk. I just don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Hitman Holla. Let me holla at you, my brother. Happy belated birthday to Hitman Holla. Sir, you know what this is. This is a legacy battle. This is a battle that you said you would make sure Cassidy never gets booked again. Your words. So now we got to see that. We got to see that. I'm expecting show out. I'm expecting multiple remixes. Everything you got in that bag, empty that joker on Saturday. That's what we looking for. Empty the joker on Saturday, okay? That's what we looking for. Hitman Holla. The city of St. Louis, we depending on you for this one. The city of St. Louis, because not only did he talk about you, he talked about our culture. The city of St. Louis is depending on you, Hitman Holla. And I know you're going to show up and show out. I have full confidence in that. So, my prediction for this battle, Cassidy, you got a puncher's chance. Just not on my channel. 3-0. 3-0 Hitman Holla. Am I biased? Absolutely. But guess what? He's also my favorite rapper. Guess what? We also grew up in the same community together. Would you do the same? Oh, you would? Okay, to understand my stance. Hitman Holla, 3-0. Oh, yeah, take out my stance. Just as a battle rap blogger, what has Cassidy shown you in the last 2 battles? Because we don't count the Diz battle. Diz battle don't count, Cass. You know why? Because guess what? You're not battling in your grandma's garage. You about to be in Atlanta, Georgia, 1,000+ people, April 3rd, maxed out. That's what you about to be on, sir. I don't think you're ready for that. I think that this is going to be a different type of energy for you. A different type of energy. You saw what happened with Bullpen on the Fade 3 card. In Atlanta, they not giving you no breathing room. They not giving you no breathing room to get nothing wrong. You better be correct. You better be correct. But this is Temperature Check. Do not forget, Saturday night, immediately following the Maxed Out event, I'm going live. You never know who's going to pull up. Shout out to my young gunners in Battle Rap Media. I see y'all. Shout out to my brothers, Cola, Weed and Battles. And I'm not going to leave Showtime SP because that's my dog. My brothers. Power Circle shit. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe for the channel. April 3rd, we just getting started.